Good morning, sir. What do you got?
What do you got?
Tell me something.
What?
Former D2 player right here.
Okay.
Out of retirement.
Okay. So, last night, what do you got, bro?
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh!
Three stuff.
Three
I
stuff?
got three. We got to check the film, but I got three stuff.
Okay. Not a bad call.
That felt like a travel to you, right?
No, I actually thought it was legal. Morning. I thought it was legal.
I think that was three stuff.
Well, the players think it's always legal.
Check it out. I see a lot of guys, as soon as the travel happens, they jump up and down.
Oh, yeah.
They're so excited. And we all used to be excited.
Yeah.
I used to be excited too, to make calls, like travels, and let everybody know you got it, waving it off. Just stay in the pocket. Don't jump around. Keep your feet planted. Stop the clock. Do your 3 revolutions. Point to the spot. All business. That's it.
All business.
All right? So I don't want to see you doing jumping jacks when you call travel.
Nice.
You had a question for me?
Yes, I did. Oh, yes. So I was told, well,
By a wise man?
no, I'm not going to say wise man just right now. I'm just going to say I was told by a person. Well, person tried to give me some advice. He said, pay attention to the key players, the star players on each team. And if it's 3 star players against one, that 1 star player, you call all the reaching fouls on him because you want to keep him inside the game. Also, on defense, when these star players are on defense, try to give them a little leeway so that way they can stay in the game. Because people come to see the star players, the key players on the team, and not you, the official.
No, well, they don't come to see us. That's a fact.
Right. So what's your take on that? Keeping star players inside the game. He gave me an example. He said Michael Jordan's never fallen out.
Well, I think in the NBA you have to definitely take that into consideration. I think it's more magnified on that level.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm probably in the minority. I've never paid attention to any of the players that I'm reffing. I don't know who they are. I don't know how good they are. I don't know how many points a game they're averaging. I'm like really in the dark about a lot of that. I just focus on from the officiating point of view. So a lot of times I don't know who the star player is. If I did know, I would not treat him any differently. I'm being serious, and I think that's helped me.
Okay.
Because I'm not worried about anything on the players' end, like how good they are, how many points they scored last game. It doesn't factor into my decision making.
So when I say star players, I guess he meant you don't know anything about the game.
I mean, are we gonna let the guy make illegal contact?
No,
and not call it?
No, I wouldn't.
Are we gonna give him calls? I mean, we don't give anybody calls.
Okay. Perfect.
No one.
Thank you.
So I would lean towards more on my side. But look, you have to be conscious of who the best player is. I'm not saying don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of telling you my approach. My approach is from the officiating point of view. A lot of guys look at which defense they're playing, what the coach is running. To me, that's counterproductive to what we're trying to do. That's just my take.
No, I agree with you.
But like I said, you want to have a good overall perspective on the game you're doing. If there are star players involved, it's good to know that information. But I'm not influenced by it.
All right. So if you have one team has one good player, you don't know anything about the team before you step inside the gym. One good player, and doing really well against 3 other good players on the other team. So would you give him the reaching foul if he's getting touched? Whereas if Joe Smo, who comes off the bench, gets a reaching foul touch and you let him play on, would you help the star player out? The best player on that team.
I'm going to call a reaching foul if it's illegal contact, regardless of who it's on.
Now, let's say you're calling a reaching foul and that best player on that team has 3 fouls and he has 4 fouls. It's 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the game and he's got a little baby reaching. Are you going to call the same foul?
Well,
would you foul him
for
out?
reaching fouls, aka hand checks, I'm always talking guys out of it. With my whistle in my mouth, hands off, especially in crunch time. When you see the point guard has the ball, defender comes on, he's about to guard up, I tell them before they even get there, no hands.
I love it.
I'm not shouting it out. I'm just letting these 2 players involved in the competitive matchup, I'm letting them know no hands. Hands off.
Hands off.
This way we don't have to worry about calling a hand check with a minute left in the game. You know, you have to be conscious of the fifth fouls on players, especially star players. You don't want to foul them out, their fifth foul being a bad one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But back to your point again, what do we do if the star player reaches in 1 minute left? To me, that's overthinking. Just call the game and let the game call itself.
Right.
If he commits his fifth foul, that's on him. That's on him. Maybe he's not a star player. I don't know.
Okay.
But I think anytime we look too deep into the player and coach side, I think you're overthinking, and I think your priorities are in the wrong spot. Because then maybe you could lack focus on your job or what your job is. You know?
So we're here to officiate, and we just go out there and do it. That's it. Nothing else.
That's it. Just go out and do the job. Team control foul. You want to work on your lefty team control foul?
Yes. I think
You got your whistle today?
what? You hold the ball. I'll take the whistle. You want to read here? Whistle right in my pocket. Yeah, we're ready.
Hi, Isaiah. Isaiah started his floor test.
Yeah.
He took his written test and now he started his floor test.
In February, right?
Yep. So next season he'll be on the court, making some bucks.
Making some good calls. That's how you make bucks. Make good calls. All right.
All right. So forget about this basket. Let's pretend the basket was right here, just so we can stay close to the camera. So you'll be in lead opposite on the other side of the basket. So on this side right here.
Okay. Okay.
On the baseline. You're on the baseline.
On the baseline.
And let's say we have an illegal screen, too wide, boom. You could just tweet and then show me what you got.
Okay.
All right. So like as I hop step to land, that would be when the illegal contact occurs, and you can take it from there.
Okay.
All right. And wide screen's coming. Redo.
You got it.
You didn't know which hand you wanted to go up with.
Right. All right. Here we go.
Hold the fist up an extra second. Boop, boop. And don't punch with the opposite. You know how I said like the opposite hand is
Going out.
going to pull back? But we don't want to punch with it. It's just subtly comes up, boom, into the other hand. Like, so your right hand, after you go up with your left, you're just like punching out with the right. Like that's your team control foul. But then you're coming now with the left. So that right arm needs to be a little more subtle.
Okay.
So here, boom. Why is your fist not going up with the whistle? You're going whistle, doo-doo, fist. It's the same time. Woo-hoo. All right? Legal screen, boom. All right, but I need a little, that looked good. That looked good. But you're pausing like a little too much. You're like blowing the whistle, staring at me for a second, and then going. Just make it more bang, bang. I'm not telling you to rush it. Just make it a little more bang bang.
Okay.
Ready?
Right.
I'm not gonna do it again. Ready? Boom. Okay, let me see you do that one more time, and then just do a little trot and report. Team control.
Okay. White, 35, team control, new possession.
You could just go team control if you want. Like I said, remember last time, I'll show what the foul was. So in this case, it's either usually a block or like a push. An illegal screen is usually a block, right? Too wide, or a push. I'm moving forward.
Okay.
Sticking the butt out, that'd be a push too. So you can always show what he did.
Oh.
And then this, if you want. If you want. But also I want to hear you take the whistle out of your mouth and project your voice. Tell me what it is. Doo-doo, illegal! Or illegal screen.
So I can say that on.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I always go illegal or illegal screen. Or that way.
That one, okay.
Well, put your lanyard on.
Right.
Got a whistle today. All right, here we go. Ready? Boom, contact. What?
What is illegal if I have the whistle in my mouth?
Dude, drop it. Illegal.
Oh, Boop, boop. All right.
Boop, boop. Drop it.
Using the whistle
Legal.
only to pause, and then, all right, I got it.
Got it?
Ready. Illegal. Blue. 13. Illegal.
No. No, I was just mimicking what like guys will do to commit an illegal streak.
Oh, so we're going
But
back.
I'm never reporting.
I'm sorry.
We'll edit that out. No, we'll keep it.
Okay. Here we go. Illegal. White. 35. Team control. Blue possession.
Okay. All right, but you pointed this way, but your team control was this way. So what I want to see you do is go with the outside hand. Blue 25, team control. White ball.
Give it up. Go never.
I don't even know if you need to go white ball after you go punch this way. Team control. Spot. All right, here we go. Ready? Crash.
Illegal. Blue 25. Team control. End line.
Go with your shoulders a little more. You don't just punch out here. Turn, punch. You're still looking at the table, white 25. Turn in my arms, punch it. How do you think that would?
Hold on.
All right, yeah.
All right, good. But I'm talking to them.
Yeah, I mean, that's just nitpicking.
Nah, I mean, you should. Go ahead, go for
Yeah,
it.
but if you're done reporting, then you could look that way. I mean, that's fine. Fine.
I don't want to be average.
Of course not. I'm not gonna allow you to be average.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
Ready?
Illegal.
That's good.
Blue 15. Team control.
All right. Well,
And
we just gotta work on that.
Just twist it.
That off arm is like, you just gotta practice. Have you practiced in this last week?
Yes.
I can see your punch looks better, but just focus on the feedback I'm giving you with that off arm.
Show me the motion again, please.
So if I'm where you just were, I'm going lefty punch. Boop boop, legal. Look at my right arm. My right arm is just subtle on the way up. This is what you did. Boop boop.
Really?
You stuck it out. Like you started it here.
Okay.
Boop 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 boop. It's just subtle.
All right.
Back.
Okay. I like this.
All right.
Illegal. All right, one out.
Your fist is too late. Whistle, fist, same time.
Got it.
Crash. Boom.
Illegal. White 25. Team control.
That's good. That's
And,
good. That's good. I like it. Nice job. How's that feel?
Better.
Better?
Better. Smooth.
Over here.
All right.
All right. We'll do one or two more. Hit to the head.
Hit to the head.
Just report it. Just
Okay.
report it.
Blue 12. Hit to the head. 2 shots.
That was a hit to the cheek. You like passionately touch your your hand to your face. You're like this. White 12. It's like you were giving yourself a face massage. just go more like in the
Back
side of the head. Yeah, like hit
here
your
we
head.
go.
Don't hit your cheek.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Blue 32. Hit to the head. 2.
Show a hit though. You're not showing a hit. You're just tapping and turning it.
How would you hit your head? Like?
You're not. I'm not gonna hit it. I'm just gonna grate like I'm stopping right.
Woo!
before.
All right.
But show that motion.
All right, here we go. Blue 14. Hit to the head.
Good.
2. All right, flow. All right, I feel better.
Do it one more time.
Here we go. Blue 34.
Your numbers are too close.
Too close.
Too close. Let me see again. Show me your numbers.
Blue
Hold it.
34.
Should be like an extension right of your shoulder.
Right, okay, here we go.
Not
Blue.
wider or not more narrow.
34.
Yep.
Hit to the head. 2.
All right, now let me see with no shots. we're going that way. So let's say it was like a hit to the head off a rebound or something.
Blue. 14, hit to the head, possession.
No, point, we're going that way.
Okay. Blue. Excuse me. Blue. 25, hit to the head, possession.
I'm gonna pop it more though. Gotta have that more snap.
Yes, sir. Blue.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Red. 44, hit to the head, possession.
Better. That's the way we need at every point.
Understand
That sharpness. There you go. Show me that. There you go. We're getting better. This is what I need every time though.
All right, no
I
problem.
know we slowed you down in order to like eventually
Get
like
the
speed
mechanics.
you up a little bit more. Like we had to break it down first, so that's good. So I get that, I understand that. But make sure that we bring that sharpness to every signal. You wanted me to show my knee bump in the post?
Yes.
Like you know when a defender in a post matchup is leading with his knee,
Yes.
bumping with his knee.
Uh-huh.
I haven't really called that often, but you were asking me what I would show for that. It's a push, because he's moving forward, bumping him. But sometimes like I would show what he did if I wanted to let everybody know why it was a push, because maybe they didn't see the arms
Oh, yes.
and it was a low push with the knee. So I would just report white 25 pushes with the knee.
I like that one.
You like that?
Yes, I really do. Just smack on the knee.
I've never really used that, but that's kind of way off the grid. Obviously, that's not approved.
Okay.
But I am kind of showing exactly what happened.
Uh-huh.
You know, you've been told to like when you report a foul, show exactly what happened.
Right, be specific.
Yeah. So sometimes we got to be specific. So if you were looking to be specific, you have that knee option. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it out. We'll see
So
if we
blue. Blue. 14, push, with the knee.
Not bad.
All right,
Not
cool.
bad.
I think I got that one down. All right, one more time. Here we go. Blue. 52, push,
Good push.
with the knee.
Good push. I like it.
Thanks.
So on this podcast tomorrow, we're going to go over all the responses that we got yesterday on the post, as far as like the most difficult thing the coach had said to you.
Yeah.
So I know I answered a lot of the questions through the comments on that post, but now I'll verbalize it, and we'll be able to get more in depth on proper responses when we have complaints or difficult questions.
Great.
You got anything else for me, sir?
I think that's about it.
Thank you. Good job. Thank you.